Good day everybody, my name is Antonette du Plessis. I'm the head dietitian at Eat for Life, and I just quickly want to talk to you about portion sizes today. Now, here in front of me I have a plate of macaroni. Now, I don't know if this plate looks more or less like the plate you would dish up, or whether you prefer smaller portions than this, but for some of us this looks like a normal plate of pasta, and we will put our spaghetti bolognese or our minced sauce on top of it. Now, actually, if you look at starch is supposed to only fill about a quarter of your plate. Now, so in this situation, you will see that the starch is just totally too much, and we can actually have a look at about 3-4 starch portions over here. Okay, so when a plate is in front of you, what you rather should do is always to measure your plate size and make sure that the plate is not too big for you. You will see here, for instance, if I put my hand inside, it's from my middle finger to my hand palm, and that is the area where I should dish up my food then. So this works now perfectly well for me. Now, if you have your plate in front of you, always draw an imaginary line on your plate. Most plates doesn't have this line on it where it shows you exactly where you should put what, but you can use a normal plate and you can just divide it then. So half of your plate should be filled in with fruits or salad or veggies then. Things like a gem squash works awesomely well, because two halves of a gem squash, it actually fills your plate quite a lot. It can be green salad, it can be broccoli, it can be a mix, it can be broccoli and cauliflower and some carrots and green beans. So it doesn't matter, but we do want to have our veggies over there. Then with our carbs portion, now normally the amount of starch that counts as a carb portion, starch portion for pasta, is about half a cup. So over here I have a measuring cup. You will see it's a half a cup. It's about 120, 125. So when you have your cup in front of you, you can just fill that. Rice is about 1/3 of a cup, so you can just take that once and see how much it is, and you will see it is about a quarter of the plate that is then filled with the pasta. Okay, so it's not nothing that's on your plate. There is something at least to eat, not as much obviously as in that plate now, but it is still a nice portion. And if you're going to put your meat, for instance your mince, then along with it and you mix it, it will just seem like so much more. And the same goes for it if you have your salad then on your plate. It just looks like so much more. Also keep in mind that when you have a plate, don't dish up here, for instance, on the sides. Otherwise you can dish up much more. So once again, if you look at your plate size, always make sure that it is the perfect size. If you don't have smaller plates, you can even use a smaller side plate, which can work well. This one is a bit small for me, or otherwise look at any other plate that you might have around. That would be a bit better for you to have, just to control your portion sizes. We all know that the smaller the amount of food is on your plate, the hungrier you might feel, and the more deprived you may feel because it looks so little. So just fill it up with lots of vegetables, lots of salad then, in order to make it more filling and also to provide you with nutrients, but not with so many kilojoules. Okay, keep well. Hope you enjoyed it.